Hello everybody, this is Stan from Boston, and what you're looking at is my second bag of nickels for the year. This is going to be boxes 5 and 6. For me to get 6 boxes of nickels, or the equivalent of, in 1 month is unbelievable. So I'm hoping this bag has a lot more finds than the last one. Maybe some silver would be awesome. Buffaloes, of course, would be cool. And of course, any older dates, semi-key dates or key dates, or even a V-nickel. Well, what I'm going to do is cut this open and start looking through it, and I'm going to let you know when I get my first finds. So I'll be back. Okay, everyone, so I went through the first handful, equivalent to 2 rolls right there. Bag is right there. I did cut it open. I don't know if I showed that before or not, but we do have 5 finds here just in the first handful, which is pretty cool if you're asking me. Hopefully that streak continues. I don't expect it to. We have a Bermuda foreign coin right there, 1974. Followed by here a 1957 Jefferson nickel, and that is a Denver mint mark. Followed next, whoops, right here, is a 1955 Philadelphia, and then a 1959 Philadelphia as well. And lastly, right here, whoops, didn't show you the year, sorry about that, a 1956 Philadelphia. Back with the next. Okay, everyone, this hunt just got a little more interesting. Just finished up roll 6, working on roll 7, and I dumped out my next handful, and look at that right there. I picked it up because it looked interesting, and sure enough, it is. We have silver in the bag. I am thrilled. 1943 Philadelphia. That is an awesome sight. I'll be back with the next. Okay, everybody, just finished up roll number 15, and we have a couple more finds right here. Nothing too significant. We have a 1941 Philadelphia, and then this one here is actually a decent looking 1956, I believe. If I can get that lighting right, yeah, 1956, in nice shape. Also Philadelphia. I'm probably going to update every 5 rolls from this bag right here. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Unless I find something really significant. So with that, I'll be back. Okay, just finished up roll number 20, and we have 2 more nickels to show you. Both in the 50s. It's a 1957 Philadelphia. As well as, if I can find it, there we go. Trying to look through the camera and find these things isn't easy. 1958, Denver. I'll be back with the next. Okay, I'm still on the next 5 rolls, and what I just found was kind of interesting, something I didn't expect, but take a look at that. There's a quarter in the bag. Just made 20 cents. It's got a Philly mint mark. Connecticut State quarter, or Vermont, excuse me. There we go. Made 20 cents. Back with the next. Working on roll number 15, was about to do an update when I pulled out my next handful, and yeah, you can probably see it right there, right in the middle. Already looked just to make sure we have our second silver of the bag already. It is beat up, it is toast, but I am definitely happy to have it. Another 43 Philadelphia. First 30 rolls are hunted, and we have a couple more finds right here. A 1947 Philadelphia, followed by a 1959 Denver. Just finished up roll 34, was going through the nickels, and look what popped out. We got a buffalo, and that looks in really nice shape. So I can clear that up just a bit. There we go. I do see, I'd say at least 3/4 of the horn. Sorry for the glare. And we got a date, 1936. I didn't see a mint mark on there. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm just happy to see a buffalo. It's a Philadelphia. Back with the next. Okay, just finished up roll number 40. Have a couple of good finds here. One being a first-year Jefferson right there in 1938 Philadelphia. Next one here is a 1946, also Philadelphia, followed by a 1949 Denver. Okay, and this box just keeps getting better. Look right over there, folks. There's a big Philly on the back of that Jefferson. What year do we have? 1944. That's our third silver of this bag so far. I'll be back. Okay, just finished up roll 45. Through rolls 41 through 45, we got another find right here. And it's a good one. It's a 1948, and with 11.3 million minted, it's a San Francisco. Not a bad find. Back with the next. Okay, so I'm working on roll 49. There's this 48 over there, and picked up a couple more to round it out to 50. And I look down here. There's a 1939. Look what's right behind it. A Buffalo. That is unbelievable. Like, what are the chances? Let's take a look, see what this is. Another 1936, a second one of the bag. And now let's take a look at this bad boy. 1939, is it got a mint mark? Nope, it's a Philly. Clear that picture up, and I definitely do not see any doubling. Back with the next. Okay, so I just wrapped up roll number 50, and it's kind of the halfway point. So what did we end up finding here? We got, three from the 30s that you already know about, the two Buffaloes, which actually I got to show you those real quickly. I had no choice but to lay them out this way because that's how I found them. The 39 on top of the Buffalo. How cool was that? On top of that, we did find a 1947 as well, and that is a Philly. But this is just amazing. All the finds I had just out of half this bag so far. If the second half is anything like the first, this is going to be epic. So with that, I'm going to jump right into it, and I'll be back. Okay, I cleared off the first 50 rolls. These are rolls 51 through 55, and we have more finds right here. Let's take a quick look, with the oldest being our third 1939. And I flipped it over already. It's a Philadelphia. And again, no doubling on Monticello or 5 cents. Next one, 1941. Philadelphia, followed by a 1949. Philadelphia, a 1952. Philadelphia, and last, a 1953. Let me just clear that up just a bit. There we go. And that one is a Denver. Back with the next. Okay, I'm working on roll number 50, 8. Got this whole mess in front of me, and I just came across another one of a semi-key date. Actually, it's a key date, but not the key date. Another 1950. That's the third one of these this year I found. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, could it finally be the 50D? And it's not. Well, we'll keep looking. Okay, just finished up rolls 56 through 60, and we have quite a few good finds here. Let's take a look and see what we have. Starting off with a 1941 Philadelphia, followed by another 1941. Also, that's a San Francisco. Hopefully you guys can see that mint mark. There you go. Following that up with a, if I can clear this up, the 1950 Philadelphia, which is an awesome find. Then we follow that with a 1956 Denver. Then we have a 1957, also from Denver, and a 1958 Denver, and the last one, a 1958 Philadelphia, a low mintage. This has been fun so far. 40 rolls to go. I'll be back. Just finished up rolls 61 through 65, and we have two more finds here. Let me just put them down. There we go. Not a whole lot here, but we did find a 1949 Philadelphia, followed by a 1957 Philadelphia. Okay, so roll 66 through 70 has been hunted, and we have some more finds here. Let's take a look. I'll keep it zoomed in. We have a 1941 Philadelphia, followed by another 41 Philadelphia, a 54, also Philadelphia, 57, Denver, and lastly another 57 Philadelphia. We've now hunted 75 out of 100 rolls, and let's take a look. Or what will end up being 100 rolls out of the bag. But let's take a look. We have 3 more finds here. A 1947 Philadelphia. A 1948, if that would clear up. There we go. Philadelphia. And a 1956. Also Philadelphia. Well, I just opened the bag, pulled out the scoop of coins, started spreading them out, and look what we have right here. A 1943 staring at us. What does it have for a mint mark? It's a San Francisco, our 4th war nickel so far. Back with the next. Rolls 81 through 85 are done, and let's take a look at what we have here. Of course, we have that beautiful 1943 San Francisco, followed by a 1949 Philadelphia, and lastly a 1956 Denver. Okay, rolls 91 through 95 are done. This is all that is left, but we do have a couple finds. They're both the same year, 1958 and 1958, and both are Denvers. There's one, and there is number 2. So I'm going to hunt through the rest of this here and let you know what we get. If not, I'll be back with the wrap-up. Okay, those were all cleared up. We ended up with 98 rolls total. I counted everything up, and we came up with an extra 45 cents. This one here, it looks older to me. It's got the good wear, but can't make out a mint mark if there's one on there, nor a date. I've even looked under the scope. I mean, you can almost make one there. I think it says 19.5, but I can't make out the last digit. I don't know. So it's just going to go back. But I did want to show you also, I found my second 1923 quarter from a local store today. Did want to show that off. What I'm going to do is tally all this up, show you what we have, and I'll be right back. Okay, just to wrap this up real quickly, on the far left-hand corner, we have the 2 1936 Buffaloes, a 38 Philly, and 3 39 Phillies. The rest of them just going to read off in totals. We had a total of 21 in the 1940s, 26 in the 1950s. That does not include the 4 war nickels right there, which is just awesome. Over here, for the San Francisco mints, which I do hold on to, there was 11 of those. There was also 3 2009s right there. Then we have a 1985 Canadian nickel, as well as a 5-cent Bermuda. And there's some shinies here. I'm going to match up against the album and let you know if any of them go in, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've combed through the finds, and in book 1 we have no additions. I'm not going to bother showing off the Liberty V nickel because we haven't found any in 3 years, nor the Buffalo, as we have the 1936, which is in good condition. But I thought we might have had one here, but we got the Philly and the San Francisco, but not the Denver yet. It's the lowest mintage one, too, so it's very hard to find. And, of course, the 44 we found was a Philadelphia, not a San Francisco. So over here, we still need also the Denver. Then down here, we need the 49S and the 50D, which is going to be very difficult to find, but fingers crossed, we'll find it soon. And then this page here is all closed. Let me show you book number 2. Okay, book number 2 actually had a lot of upgrades. Some of those nicer coins really improved the book. Like, look at that 68S, big improvement. The other ones are pretty much better detail and just cleaner coins as well. Show you those. The rest of this book is, of course, completed. We do need like a 72D would be nice, and maybe another 74. But for overall, this book is looking really, really good. Sorry, the lighting is not the best right now. Trying to get the glare out. But also over here, we did find a very nice upgrade for the 87 Denver. Now we're going to take a look at the last book. Okay, and here is book 3 of the Jefferson albums. It is complete. Well, actually, almost. There is 2 that are missing because we started the new year. Hopefully we find those both soon. And there we go. And of course, I don't think we'll ever find the 2020 West Point. But you never know. Well, that's it for this hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. This was a lot of fun. Until next time, happy hunting.